maybe Monday, low day,
whatever day. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Whether Facebook or YouTube, come on in.
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 We getting started. We getting started. We getting started. We getting started. Hey. 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 Happy Sunday. Maybe Monday. Whatever day.
Hey.
We glad you're here. We glad you're here. We glad you're here.
We glad you're here. All right. I think they in here. 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 I think they in. Okay. They in here. All right. Hey everybody, welcome to God's Got Jokes TV. I'm Jamal.
And I'm Portia.
And we're
back. We're back. Hey, hey, we're back. Hey, we're back. Hey, hey, we're back. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we're back. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we're back. Tag somebody and press the share. Hey, we're back.
We're back.
We're back. Hey, hey, we're back. Hey, we're back for season 2 of God's Got Jokes TV. And we are your hosts, Portia.
And I'm Jamal.
And we are married.
Hey! Oh.
Hey, for everyone who joined us in season 1, we thank you. We talked about our premarital counseling and our road to getting married. We talked about what we're watching. We talked about what was in the headlines. We played some games. We had a great time.
We had a good old time.
We hope you enjoyed our summer rewind on Facebook Live. And if you're watching and catching up on all of our episodes on YouTube, we're so glad you did that too. And so however you're following us, we're so glad you are.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram at God's Got Jokes TV. Also follow us on YouTube. You can always email us at godsgotjokestv@gmail.com.
And fun fact about YouTube, we have our own custom URL now. So you can just type in YouTube/God's Got Jokes TV, and we're live, right? God's Got Jokes TV, and voila, our beautiful faces will pop up.
Ting! And so we'll be there. And so we're really, really glad that you joined us. If you had a chance to watch the wedding, it is still there on YouTube.
Yeah.
And guess what? We've had over 800 views on our wedding. On our wedding. Crazy. We did stream it live. Like I said, it's still available. We had like 300 persons who were there in the live moment. Which was really, really dope. And so thank you to everyone who tuned in. Thank you to everyone who gave gifts. If you gave a gift and you haven't gotten your thank you note yet, it's okay. We're still working on those.
Yeah.
We're getting them out. One thing at a time. We're getting them out. And so we're really, really glad that you were able to join us.
We're so grateful that everybody tuned in. You know, 800 is no like pushover number. It's a really big number.
Yeah.
And that's way more than we could have had at a live wedding. So, you know, we really appreciate you guys tuning in. We appreciate the comments you shared while tuning in live. You participated. You could have just tuned in and just watched and not said anything. But you didn't. You decided not to be a stalker, and you had commented. You were active participants in the wedding, and it made us feel like you guys were actually there. And it was a really beautiful moment, and we're so glad that we got to share it with you all.
Yeah, it was really, really awesome. So thank you so much. If you want to still give us a gift, guess what? There's always time to give a gift. Our registry is still up on the Honey Fund. We're registered at a few places. You can find them at the Honey Fund directly. We're registered at Macy's. We're registered at Target.
Target.
Yes, Target. Hey, and we're registered at Scattered Shop, and we're also registered at Bed Bath and Beyond. And like I said, the honeyfund.com. And you're also, you can, Cash App us, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle.
Cash still works.
It still works,
Makes the
beloved.
world go round.
Gift card, however you want to give, it is all right with us. We are so very grateful and we are so very thankful for all the gifts and all of the giving, especially during these times. Times are hard, and we are very grateful for every gift that comes in.
Yeah. And so today's episode, obviously, we're married, and we just want to show off the rings one more time. Bling, bling, bling. So, that's why we got our rings. We got our handy dandy t-shirts, and mine says husband, hers says wife, and has established 7/1/2020, and, just little momentums here and there. And, we want to recap it all for you, and we'll start off by saying we had these little... not little, but you had your bridal shower.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
I surprised her, OD. Well, I didn't do it alone. Her sister reached out to me and I said that she wanted to put something together so that Portia could have a bridal shower. So even in the COVID, she doesn't feel like she's missing out on anything. So her sister Patrice, her best friend Brittany, one of her best friends Brittany, and myself, we curated all these women together. I had a lot of Portia's friends in my email list because I did something for her birthday where I reached out to all her friends and had them record a message. So I just reached into my little bag and sent out another email to people, and we had a nice, fun event. Portia felt appreciated. It was really cool because I know Portia never likes the spotlight. She never has a spotlight put on her. So it was nice. It was fun to actually surprise her. If you've been watching, you know how hard Portia is to surprise and how much I love finding different ways to surprise her. Oh. So, there was that. And then the fact that we had so many people, so many women all on one call, like some really awesome Black women just there to celebrate this one.
Yeah, it was 30 women were on the Zoom call for the bridal shower, and I get emotional thinking about it. I know, right? I'm getting emotional. It was such a blessing just to see women from all walks of life, different parts of my journey come together in one place. It was really full. I felt full. Words that were shared, games that were played. I feel very full, and so I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. God is so good. And what a great night. And the fun didn't stop there. I actually had a surprise up my sleeve. I planned a bachelor party via Zoom for Jamal and his friends.
My wife planned my bachelor party.
I did. I riled up all of Jamal's friends and I sent them messages on Instagram and I said, hi. I said, can we, get this thing going? I said, Jamal is someone who we all love, all appreciate. I said, you all have been great friends to him. Aww. And I said, let's try to make something happen. And so we actually called it a roast and toast because Jamal loves to roast. That is a thing in the comedy community they call roasting. It's like when you brag on one another and you talk smack. And so Jamal loves to roast. And so it was a night for him to be roasted in the hot seat. And so we just had all of his really close friends gather on Zoom to celebrate him. And they were excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied because I'm getting excited about how they came together for you. I was so excited. There were so many heartfelt words and just to see the bro love and just because so many people love you, Jamal. Your guy friends really, really love you. Your bros love you so much. Your guys love you. And to just see them be vulnerable and just, really showing how much they appreciate you, it really meant a lot. And I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
We're live. But yeah, bro love, it's out there. Black men have emotions. We show them. So it's just, and it was really cool because, a lot of these guys I haven't hung out with or seen in a while. So just to be on the call to all just be together and celebrate and have a good time together. It was just really dope.
Yeah. It really was. And watching you have so much fun was great. I wasn't all up in it, y'all. I was not. I was watching the BET Awards. I was watching Megan Thee Stallion getting it. Talking about Savage, yeah. You know, I really enjoyed that. And Summer Walker and Usher, listen, let me give a little some BET Awards. I actually really enjoyed the BET Awards. There were couple parts that were a little bit questionable, but overall, I enjoyed the BET Awards in terms of the performances. It felt like music videos. Like, we haven't had music videos in a while. Like, bring back music videos.
Yeah, since AJ and Free.
You know, bring back What Else Is the Part. That's literally what I was thinking. Bring back Big Tigger in the Basement. Bring back, what was that? That was Rap City. Bring back The Countdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bring all that stuff back. Bring back music videos, okay? They were so great. I know we got YouTube. We're here on YouTube, but guess what? Sometimes it's really, really fun to see visuals. I mean, I guess they call them visuals now. They don't really call them music videos like they used to, but
it's a visual album.
It's a visual album. Speaking of visual albums, did y'all check out Beyonce's, what was it called? Beyonce's King. It wasn't, no, Black is King.
Black is King.
That's what it was. Black is, did y'all catch that? That was on the 31st. Y'all catch that? Y'all catch that? Y'all catch that? Listen, we'll talk about that probably next week. Today we're just gonna keep talking about the wedding, but I was getting really, really hyped because, you know.
It's Beyonce.
I mean,
what can you say?
Sidebar, I know. That was not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, next week, we're really going to talk about a lot of things that we watched during not the quarantine, but during our honeymoon. Actually, we don't know. We might actually touch on that at the end of today's show. But that's only if we have time. We don't have time to get to it. We will definitely get to it next week. We definitely want to prioritize the wedding, the marriage, and all the stuff. Because, you know, we're married, and so yeah. But we watched a lot of great things since we've been gone, between you and us.
A lot of great things.
We watched a lot of great things,
including the wedding on YouTube.
Including the wedding. Yeah, we did watch our wedding. What we're watching, our wedding.
Right.
So yeah, bringing that back. Okay. So to the wedding specifically, July 1st, 2020. Why July 1st? Because that was the day that we met. We met on July 1st in 2018 in the city of New York. And we decided that we made the decision to go ahead and get married just with all the COVID and not thinking that we was responsible to gather a large group of people together. It just would not be smart. It would not be a wise thing to do. So we decided to go ahead and say, you know what? We're in this thing together. We love each other. Let's go ahead and get married. And so that's what we did, right? And we loved it. And I'm so glad we did it the way that we did it. I'm glad we did it our way.
Right.
That morning we woke up, we had breakfast together. Yes, the bride and groom saw each other on the day of the wedding before the ceremony. Yes, we did.
Kind of hard to avoid each other when you're in the same house.
Right. And so we did it at my parents' house.
Your parents' wedding. What kind of was like your parents'
actually, it was just like my parents' wedding. Because my parents got married at my mother's parents' house.
Right.
So they got married in the living room. So yeah, we actually did it just like my parents.
Right.
Literally.
Cool. Yeah, so we had breakfast. We have breakfast every day. Breakfast is a big part of our family function. I don't know what the rest of our family does, but as far as Jamal and Portia is concerned.
Yeah, breakfast is important for us.
Breakfast is important for us. So I couldn't imagine not having breakfast with Portia before getting married. It would just feel weird. It's awkward. I would just feel incomplete if I had to do that, you know?
Yeah, we tried it for like an hour and we're just like, this is silly. This is ridiculous. No. It was just like, why? I mean, I get it. I understand the tradition. I understand the history. But for us, it was like, we've been doing this thing our way. Like, you know, some traditions are great, but some traditions did not originate with us. So it's kind of like, why not? Like, we decided to make our own rules. So we had breakfast together. Okay, Usher.
That wasn't a singing moment?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So we did it our way in the living room, and yeah, it was a really nice thing. I remember standing there with Pastor Bennett waiting for Portia to walk into the living room. You know, I was excited. He asked me, "Are you nervous?" I was like, "Nah, I know who I'm marrying." And he was just like,
"You said that?"
Yeah, I was confident.
That's hilarious.
And then Pastor Bennett said, "If you ain't nervous, I'm gonna pray for you." So
that's hilarious.
I was like, "No, I know. You know, I know Portia. We've been doing God's Got Jokes. You know,
so I know Portia. We've been doing God's Got Jokes.
You know, yeah. You know, I know her pretty well. Ain't nothing for me to be nervous about.
You're so funny.
I've seen every side of you, so
yeah, you have. You've seen a lot.
Yeah,
you've seen a lot of sides.
And then her sister started singing, and she started walking down the.
Now here's a singing moment.
Oh, okay.
She sang, I believe in you and me. Well, she didn't sound like that. But, you know, she sang, you know, the Whitney-esque. I believe in you and me.
Oh, there you go.
And then, you know, she sang it, and I came down the aisle with my father.
Yes. And then I was like, oh my God. She is so beautiful.
Oh, I felt that. Thank you.
Yeah. Like I you know, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, man, like I'm really about to marry this woman who's gorgeous on inside and out.
Oh.
Yeah. But thugs don't cry, so I maintained my
Oh, Jesus.
I maintained my composure.
Well, you did a great job of just maintaining composure until we started crying. So there was a moment. Okay, I'll say this. Everyone who was there was immediate family. Immediate family as in like my sister, my brother-in-law, my nephew, my aunt, my parents, obviously because it's their house, Jamal's mother, and then 2 members of Jamal's family. And everyone had a role between scripture, the readings, the singing, the prayers, everyone had a role.
Oh, it was a full program.
It was a full program, so you can check that out on YouTube. But there was a moment where my father took a piece of cloth, kente printed cloth, and he put the stole around Jamal's neck as a way to symbolize welcoming him into the family, and giving him a covering and a symbol. I know I'm getting emotional. Can you tell?
I can tell.
Yeah, like it was so beautiful that my father did that, and then Jamal's mother and my mother were lighting the unity candles, in that moment. And then my father sang Ribbon in the Sky, which is a song that Jamal proposed to me with. And we were crying. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional.
Yeah, I was sweating
I'm getting
from
emotional.
my eyes.
Yeah, and we were crying. And I'm not going to cry. We were crying. We were looking into each other's eyes like this. And it was so beautiful. It was such a beautiful moment between our parents, our mothers doing the candles at our ancestor altar. We had an ancestral altar with all our family that has passed on, members, our grandparents specifically who are deceased. We put their pictures up as a way to invite them in to be with us spiritually in the room. And we had our candles where our mothers lit the candles, representing the both of us. And then there was a time in the ceremony where we lit our own candles, our unity candle together, and kept our candles aflame. We had communion. My sister sang "The Blood Will Never Lose Its Power," and my father too. They both sang together.
It was a duet.
It was a duet. It was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. We did jump the broom. We had an awesome jump.
Yeah, Olympic jump.
You know, it was like a 45-meter hurdle. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm making up a number. But it was a hurdle. It was so great. It was a wonderful jump.
Jumped all the way to heaven.
Yes. And we had to come back down. And it was wonderful. We changed clothes, went to dinner with the few of us that were there. We changed outfits. We had we had ceremonial outfits, were African garb. And then we wore, more traditional, American clothing.
Yeah, y'all know me.
I wore this.
Well, those who know me know I like a good suit, so I had to get nice and spiffy for my wedding day.
Yeah, we were very spiffy. We looked really cute. And then we came home, and then we did like a couple of other traditional things. Like we did our first dance. We did the father-daughter dance, mother-son dance. We danced together to PJ Morton's First Began.
We also danced to Stevie Wonder as.
Yes, Stevie Wonder's As. I danced with my father to Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely?
And I danced with my mother to Unforgettable by Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole.
Yeah, which is a father-daughter song, which is father-daughter singing. So I think that was really beautiful. So, and that was the night. And then we had cake, and we fed each other cake, and we called it an evening. And then the next day, we went to New York, checked in New York, and
had a nice little staycation honeymoon.
Yeah, a little staycation honeymoon. In the
gotta be safe out here.
Gotta be safe.
Gotta make sure we're safe. But it was cool because New York is kind of like empty. At least it was at the time, you know. So
big empty.
There was so much to do downtown and uptown, not so much midtown, but Midtown looked like a ghost town. Oh man, Times Square was just time standing still square. It was just square.
It looked like a place for squares.
Right. Yeah. But we had a good old time. It was discovering a city that we both frequent so often before, but now we get to do things that we never got to do or thought of doing because now we're home. So
yeah.
You know, we went on a nice boat ride.
Yeah.
You know, it was a Hudson River tour, so it takes you all around the Hudson to the Brooklyn Bridge, around the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
And it was nice. It was fun. You got to see some sights, learn some stuff, take in some sun, be out in the open, take the mask off for a little bit because it's distant and you're breathing, and you put it back on when you get off, you know?
Yeah, it was so nice. I'm like thinking to myself how wonderful it was. And we discovered some places to eat in the outdoor dining. It was really, really nice.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoyed our time. We went, our first night of dinner, we actually went to the place where we celebrated our engagement.
Yes.
And they gave us free drinks. And it was incredible. It was quite wonderful.
Yes. People are so nice when you walk outside wearing shirts that say you just got married. Like this is and they just offer you stuff sometimes. It's really nice. That's why I still got mine on.
I know. I kind of want to make some up without the date on it,
right.
So they can just be like nice to us year round. It's a life hack, right? Just walk around husband wife shirts, or husband or wife spouse shirts. Just do it.
People are so
and
congratulatory.
people will just be congratulating you and. Free drinks or free food, like whatever, like free cake on us, like something. I say, hey, do it, celebrate. I say, and listen, especially for the first year, I say a year worth of date nights, wear your husband-wife t-shirt or your spousal t-shirts.
Right. Celebrate it, Celebrate everything. If you just graduated and you didn't walk, you better wear that cap and gown everywhere.
I know, that's right. Better wear that.
Wear it to the stove. Wear it to the pharmacy. I was gonna say wear it to the beach, but I don't know.
A little warm.
It's a little warm for that.
We did go to the beach though. We did go to the beach.
That was part of our staycation. Yeah.
We did. We went to a small beach that we enjoy here in New Jersey. That doesn't get a lot of traction. We went very early in the morning, and there were not a lot of people.
Yeah, don't front on small beaches.
Oh yeah,
they are a blessing in disguise. Well, not in disguise. They're just a blessing.
And we're not even gonna tell you what beach it was because we don't want y'all showing up there.
But the beauty of it is that it's empty. And we wanted to stay that way.
Stay that way.
High five me, babe.
Okay. For real. So it was incredible. It was a lot of fun. And that's pretty much the whole wedding, honeymoon, pre-wedding things. And so what's your favorite part about being married, Jamal?
Oh, yeah. My favorite part about being married to you is knowing that no matter what happens when I step outside that door, when I go to work or whatever, there's somebody excited to see me when I come back home.
Oh yeah, I'm always excited to see you.
Yeah.
And so is the dog.
Yeah, the dog. Yeah, like, this is my family. This is my family, y'all. Like I don't think people understand. Like when you get married, you're not just marrying a person. Like you're
marrying an entire family.
You're building a family. Like this is my household now. Like this is my family, and it means the world that my family is happy to see me when I come back home.
Yeah.
And it means the world that I have somebody who holds me accountable to everything that I got to do when I go outside. Because if you love somebody, you hold them accountable. Because accountability is an act of love.
Oh, that's so good, Jamal. Accountability is an act of love. That's good.
Yeah, because why enable somebody? If you love somebody, and they say they want to do this, make sure they do it, and then you'll both be better. Your whole relationship, your whole family is better off.
That's good. I like that.
So, what's your favorite part about being married to me?
Being married to you, you.
Me. Aww. But you gotta explain that.
Okay. So yeah, the best part about being married to you, I would say the best part about being married to Jamal is that how you allow me to just be me. Like, I'm really silly. And Jamal does not judge me at all. Being myself with zero judgment. That's a lot of fun. You know, I can just really be myself and not have to worry about, do I look corny? Do I look silly? I can just be myself. Another really cool thing is I feel confident that things are going to be taken care of. Jamal has this way of just kind of cleaning, resetting, and just really keeping the house together, like the home together, our apartment together. I mean, we're in a studio apartment.
It's a home.
So it is our home. Listen, it's our home.
It's the Gates estate.
It's the Gates estate. Yes. Oh yeah, we're the Gates. Portia Williams Gates.
Jamal Richardson Gates.
We're the Gates.
The Gates.
Yeah, and so yeah, that's really cool. Being able to come home or being at home and not feeling like I feel burdened by the chores. Jamal takes on the chores, and I feel like I can just be the queen of my own castle, and Jamal just kind of handles it. I feel good about that. I also really like being married to you because you're really kind, and you're like super nice, and you're really patient, and I needed that, right? I needed that. And so Jamal is just really fantastic in his patience and his love and kindness. And it makes me want to be a better person. Like, it challenges me to really like stop, pause, and think. Like, I feel like I'm the best. I have become a better version of myself. I feel that today I am a better Portia than I was a year ago, or 2 years ago, even 4 weeks ago, you know, because we're a month in now. Like, I feel like I'm a better person. So I really appreciate that. So being married to you makes me be a better person. And I appreciate that so much. And there's other things I want to say, but I'm going to say that to you in private. I realize that there's some other things I really want to tell you. Like, they're coming to me in the back of my head, and I want to tell you that offline, because I do know, and I have realized there are some things that are just between us, right? There are things that are between Jamal and I, that's between you and me. That's not for the whole world. And there is a balance of what is ours and what we will give ourselves permission to share. And then there are some things I just want to tell Jamal.
And that's a whole other reason why I love being married to Portia, is the fact that I know that at the end of the day, I have somebody I can confide in. You know what I mean? Somebody I can like tell my deepest, darkest. Like, why is it deep? Always gotta be deep and dark. But like my deepest, darkest, and lightest like thoughts. And I know that I can trust her to hold on to that and not put it out there for everybody to hear. Even if we disagree, I know she's gonna hold on to it, and it's just gonna stay between us, and it's never gonna go anywhere. And you know, that's a whole level of trust that makes marriage worth it. And I don't think people understand that. Like, that's the bonus of being married.
I think that's great. Wow, Jamal, that's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. Well, y'all, you know, I think that's a good place for us to kind of land today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so next week we'll really get into what we're watching, because we watch so many things. Okay, we got to get it right. Okay, so next week we're really going to get into what we're watching. Okay, and so because we watched a lot of things in our break. Okay, we've got so many things we want to tell you, from from Beyonce to Hamilton to some other things that we've been watching. And so we love you. We appreciate you watching. And hopefully you will follow us on YouTube. Subscribe, comment, rate.
YouTube.com/God's Got Jokes TV. Press subscribe. Following us on Facebook. Love y'all. Give us some hearts. Tag somebody and press the share. Follow us on Instagram @God's Got Jokes TV.
And we'll see y'all next week.